Hi guys. So since you can't actually see me, I decided to record myself to say hi and also to show you guys my dog Lily. Now, if this clip actually startled you, I'd like you to grab a mirror or your phone so you can actually notice a few things that's happening to your body right now as I'm speaking. The first thing that happens is that your heart may be pumping more blood than regularly. This is just in case of an attack or anything like that. You can check just putting your hand against your heart or up to your neck. The second thing that happens is that your lungs are able to take in air faster to supply your body with enough oxygen. So you might find it even easier to breathe right now as is, like breathe through your nose and then out through your mouth and then see if it's actually easier for you to breathe. And the third but last thing is that your pupils are actually more dilated, basically means that they're larger, so that you can actually see things better and more clearly in case if there's an actual attack. So that's why I'm asking you to look into the mirror and see if that actually you see a difference in your eyes. All of these responses are about the flight or fight sequence, which I'm sure everybody has learned before. Some people have a longer duration of these peak responses and others have shorter duration, which is why I decided to show you really quickly to see if anybody had any noticeable occurrences. And this sequence actually has a lot of good benefits and miracles that can actually happen, such as, number one, you can burn nearly 200 calories at a time. Just from that one jump scare alone, you burned one donut. Well, more than one donut. The average is 200 calories, and in this instance, donuts are 195. So you burn more than the average of the one donut that you can get at Krispy Kreme. Another fun fact is that it can help you cope with anxiety, and I thought this one was a bit strange since it feels kind of contradictory since it seems to bring you more anxiety, but it can actually help you cope with it in many ways. Third thing is that it can help you with brain activity. Research suggests that watching horror movies releases neurotransmitters which increases brain activity and make us more alert for a while after watching a horror film, or even in this case, a jump scare that you witnessed just now. Another thing which is probably good because of this pandemic is that it can boost your immune system. By watching a horror movie, you can actually boost your system for a short period of time by increasing the blood circulation and white blood cell count, which fights infection. This can help us in this case with this pandemic that's spreading. Another thing is that it can actually help you elevate your moods or your mood swings. The arousal of negative stimuli improves mood significantly, says psychologists, because people tend to feel less anxious and less frustrated and overall more happier after they've watched the film. And then, of course, lastly and more realistically is that it helps you face your fears and phobias that you may be having. In that sense, horror movies are a good time to bond with your family and friends and people that you just really appreciate in life, which can actually help you cope with it because you're not watching it by yourself necessarily. It can help you deal with it in a better, more accommodating area. So in that case, there are actually really good benefits to watching horror flicks, and that's because it helps you with your overall processors in your body and your brain, as long as, of course, you never overdo it. Overdoing everything or anything is a very bad cause for your body and your brain and everything that goes on in your system, your whole being. When you overdo anything, it's going to be bad. So obviously, don't watch too much of it. But if you think it can help you in any way, or you trust it enough, then you probably should give it a shot. If by chance, after listening to everything and probably not trusting me as much as you did before because of that original jump scare, you're probably thinking, but what horror films should I even watch? And I've made a moderately small list for you to choose from. And again, just as a recap, just know your limits and don't judge yourself or feel like a coward. Everybody has different responses to everything, and you can get overworked on yourself just because you have a different root of sensation than others. And that's nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of. And since I feel kind of bad for maybe scaring you possibly in the beginning, here is a very poorly cropped video of my dad's service dog named Frisia. I hope you guys found everything interesting and have a nice day.